this video, I'm going to look at activities that you could do for PE outside that would work for learning languages. 3 different activities, again, starting with the most simple, either for younger learners or to practice more basic or familiar vocabulary. So, traffic lights, first of all. This is often done with coloured hoops. Coloured hoops are placed around the hall or the outside area. The teacher says a colour and the children have to go to that hoop. So really learning specific vocabulary based on whatever colour hoops you have. Obviously it can be extended and children can be asked to move in a certain way. For instance, to go slowly, marcher lentement, or to run, courir, or again to be different types of animals. Bouger, meaning to move, comme un crocodile. Traffic lights can also be played whereby you link a movement or action to a certain colour. For instance, you might say rouge, red, and children stop. So you teach them the instruction, stop, stop, in French. You might say vert, green, is to go, aller. And then you might, on amber, you might give them a different instruction. Like you might say for orange or amber, orange is to jump, sauter. Once they're familiar with that, then you can change up your instructions and link it to other things like to run, to hop. You can even call out animals and they have to be the animal. So that's traffic lights. Animal races, and you can see here I've got a resource for animal races. It's designed as a warm-up activity for a PE lesson, but the warm-up is done in French. So you teach the children the words for animals. It could be spring animals. Here it's a variety of animals. And then you ask the children to move like they are that animal. So for this game, you could get the children into different teams, and the children have to move between 2 areas or 2 cones, one at a time within their team, in different ways, depending on what animal you call out. So for instance, we've got, linking it to spring, saut de lapin, rabbit hops. And you can see down here there's a little instructions toolbox with other vocabulary if you want to give them more instructions. Tag games. So for tag games, you could get the children to either come up with their own tag game, or you can try and develop their language. So for instance, they play a normal tag and they would have to say a word to be released, a bit like sort of stuck in the mud. So to be released, they might have to answer a question. Comment tu t'appelles? Je m'appelle. What's your name? I am called. Or more simply, they might just say a word on a set topic. It could be a code word like un lapin, a rabbit, or it could be a word that they come up with themselves. If you'd like to see this resource in more detail, if you click on it, it will take you to the resource, which can then be downloaded or printed in a PDF file. Okay, so have a go at one of those 3 things and see how you get on. Bonne chance!